Hello, YouTube. Welcome back to Allie's Wonderland Creations. I am Alice Seraphin, and I am a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in the United States. Welcome to my channel. It is the most beautiful day today. It's almost 10 o'clock, guys, and the sky is blue. There's some white, fluffy clouds, and I tell you, on days like this, with the greenery, because I live in Western Washington, I appreciate the beauty of nature. I just do. Today is one of those absolutely gorgeous days. I've been up since 5. No caffeine yet. But I've been up since 5. I have a doctor's appointment. Of course, all these silly doctor's appointments. And this one's, I call it over the river and through the woods because it's over the Tacoma Narrows Bridge. Anyways, so I have like a couple hours that I can come play in my stamp room, and I am. So this is alternative video number 11 for the paper pumpkin kit called Painted Petals, which is gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. And guys, as beautiful as this is, I am using a sentiment strip and a trash bit, and of course a stamp, a sentiment stamp from the set. Everything else is not from the set. It's just something that I wanted to show you guys that you can bring something totally different into a kit like this. So I'm hoping that y'all like it. I really do. So you got to make 3 of each of these cards. They're absolutely gorgeous. So on the back is that wonderful QR code to lead you to a video to show you how they were designed to be put together. This one will lead you to the thanks and beyond. I'm going to do that, aren't I? Every celebration dies. Over here is a visual of everything you get in the kit, and then the coordinating colors. As always, videos 1 through 5, I show you everything in the kit. After that, we just move on. So we have this gorgeous stamp, this little hello. It's let's celebrate you. Friends like you make life beautiful. You're simply the best. I'm so lucky to have you in my life. And this little detail one we're going to be using. I'm so lucky to have you in my life. I'm thinking that's the one that goes to the strip. So what are we using? Yes. Okay. I cannot find a picture, and I don't print from home. So Stampin' Up! A couple of years ago or a year ago had a set I think it was in the mini catalog. You can correct me if I'm wrong. Called Crane of Fortune, and it had this gorgeous DSP in it, which I can show you. Now, it's just beautiful DSP. I was lucky enough to receive a sheet of each because my Aunt Carol got this DSP, and of course she shared with me because we share. And so I don't think the DSP was named the same thing, but anyways, for this card, I fussy cut out flowers. We're going to use some of this DSP and a bit of this. And I hope it's something that maybe will make you think outside of the normal parameters for using paper pumpkin. Because I really, I had just done this card, and I used Petal Park, which it's sparkly. It's so pretty. But I wanted to showcase something different, something outside of the normal parameters. So you're going to get a peek at how this is going to come together. Do you see all these fussy cut flowers? Those are going on the envelope. Now this is the trash bit we're going to use here. Okay, so we have our card base, which is 4 1/4 by 11, because this is the other half of video number 10's card. Scored at 5.5, regular card. The trash bit right here, this one where those little strips of paper came out, which I even put, I don't know where I put them now. They were on a clip somewhere here. So we're going to flip it over. The part with the 4 spaces, that half is going to get completely covered, but I'm not going to cut it off. I'm just keeping it together. And the one with these 5 spaces are the ones that you're going to be able to see through. So fussy cut the flowers out from that DSP. Oh, here's my little bits. My sentiment strip. So I have 2 pieces of DSP. I can put my paper clips away. So that's the cardstock. So let's cut one cardstock 2.5 by 3 7/8. The same color as your card base is what's going to make it, I think, work. So then this DSP, you can see I did prep work. It's already on there. It's 2 5/8 by 3 7/8. Pretty. And then this DSP is 2 5/8 by 3 7/8. That's going to go on this side. I fussy cut a full flower. I also cut a piece of vellum at the last minute, guys. I had a bit of vellum off here to the right of my desk, and I was like, oh, I wonder if that's big enough. And I just had to trim it down, and it's just going to diffuse it, kind of a little bit like what they did on their cards. They didn't use vellum, but they just diffused that background on the card bases, which I think makes it so lovely. All right, and then we have the inside piece, which is 3 3/4 by 5, and I fussy cut flowers for that as well. That paper clip can go away, and I think we are all, it can't go away because I'm going to keep it. I think we're all good now. So let's get this out of the way. And let's see if what's in my head comes out like I think it will. And you can see me and my little measurements. I think we're ready for a new sheet. So recycle bin. There's hardly any room. There is a section this wide, which you can't see my other hand, right? But there's, you know, a section under my desk here in this little row for my feet, and you would think I would be able to get my feet under there, but literally probably just my feet can fit, because I have a container over here, I have a recycle bin, a garbage bin that I don't always make. I don't always get it all in the right bin sometimes, so we're using Calypso Coral to coincide with our card base. So what do I want to start with? I want to start with stamping the sentiment. So where's that little sentiment strip? That means we're going to move this aside so I can actually see. So, yes. I can actually see it. All right. Nicely done. I'm just going to set that aside for a minute, move that aside. I want to stamp my, now this is a landscape card. I almost had it this way, but it's not, it's going this way. So I want to, do I want a sponge around it? No, we're going to keep it nice and white and crisp. So we have a couple of choices. It says, I'm lucky to have you in my life. Why don't we do a little something to brighten your day? No, we're going to stick with the kit. So, friends like you make life beautiful. So this is going in the corner like so, because that's where it was fussy cut to go. Unless I want to make sure I didn't. Yep, this is the one, because I have another corner piece. Beautiful, right? Okay, so this is done. That is done. Let's stamp the envelope. I'm going to put these here because we'll start gluing pieces in a minute. Envelope time. Am I going to stamp the envelope? You know what? No, we're not stamping envelope. We're putting all those fussy cut flowers on the envelope. So I think we are ready to put this card together. It was not meant to be difficult, but guys, I do think we need to sponge this. I think it would enhance it. So in essence, I really could continue the sponging on the white piece on the inside, and we will do that just because I think this needs to be sponged. Oh no, and I smeared it. All right, we're gonna go again. Let's find those little sentiment strips. Last one. You can see this is the one I like the most, apparently. One more time, right? This time we'll sponge it at the very end. We won't sponge until we put it on at the last minute, right? So All right, let's set that aside. This we're going to set up there. And we can, though, sponge around this. Since we're going to sponge that, we might as well sponge this. Fingers behind, thumb in front. It makes it easier. And then this morning while I was showering, I was thinking about my altered book and how much I want to start writing it. So I'm like, okay, I need to, you know, get hot on that book. So I think what I'm going to do is because I have this idea, right? The ideas that my head just was like, oh, I got to try this. So I have an idea. And I think after that, I might repeat some of the same folds that I did in the book to get it finished. So I'll probably show you the one last thing unless I come up with something else that's different. And after that, I'll just repeat some things in there and then get it finished, and then I can share with you. So let's go ahead and get these pieces on. These are all just fussy cuts. I don't have the dies that went with this set. All I know is that it was called Crane of Fortune or Cranes of Fortune. So right there. Oops. Oh no. Oh well. Okay, that was not supposed to go there, but it is. It's okay, it will work. That was supposed to go down here. Let's see. I have a couple more pieces. Do I have anything that's larger? I have a full one, but I could do... I don't like that. So this one's going to go here. Could make it like that. Yeah, I think we're going to... These were just extras. I didn't know what to do with them anyway, so... So this one's going to go like that. And this one, these were edge bits. I didn't cut them in half on purpose. I just used what was there. Okay, so this is for the inside of our card. We can even put that on the inside of our card right now. Look how lovely, lovely, lovely. Wonderful little Jissa. And I always say little Jissa because for me, she will always be that little girl, no matter, you know, she's just a year younger than my daughter. She was over last night. They're still, you know, working on their trip. By the time you guys see this, they will be on their trip. But anyways, she was over and I'm like, I got this appointment way out in Tacoma. If you are not busy tomorrow, honey, I said, could you please watch Hank? She's like, oh yeah. She's like, no problem. She's great. All right, let's do our envelope while we're starting to glue. That one, this one, put those back in the bin. Everything in a container, right? Yes, I know the stamp is also going to go here, but oh, that's going to look so pretty. My little dog is snoring. All right, this one's going right to the edge. This one, I mean, you could do it like this, and then when you glue it shut, I think we will. I think we're going to do it here like that, and then go to the top so that there, when it's folded shut. Look at that. So awesome. Okay, envelope done. The inside of the card is done. Let's get to the fun part. So what's great about this one is that I am not sponging or doing anything to it. I want that brightness of the white. This piece here is going to go to the left side. In the description, it'll tell you, you know, the the measurements, and it'll say left side with 5 spaces. I think that's how I worded it in my notebook. So that's what it will say. That's funny, it's making such a scratchy sound there. Now this is simply going to go here. You can see you don't have to be right up against it, and you don't even worry, like this is over there, don't worry about it, because this lovely piece is going right like so. So yeah, so don't worry if it's over there. Don't worry, because these pieces, which the little things pop out of, they're not always perfectly straight, right? So, but I think this is going to be a great little element to this card. At least I hope it is when I'm done. So now I'm just going to get that to the edge. Oh, I got a lot of glue there. Really close. Look at how lovely that is. And it's basically very, very simple. So now I'm just going to set the vellum on there. Not going to glue it down, because now I'm going to put, I even got the dimensionals, guys. I almost said sticky things. The sticky things. You know what I'm talking about. Those things, those sticky things. Okay, the dimensionals on the back of this flower I fussy cut. Because what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop that down as well, right? Now I can see that I can cover all of this with something sticky. So, let's get my little tray here. I'm looking for one that's possibly, nope, nothing's been opened. So, oh, this one has one missing. So let's just cut it in half. Because now I'm going to start from that end. OCDness sometimes kicks in at the most inopportune moments. So I'm just going to use the glue dots. And these little sheets, guys, these are from past paper pumpkin kits. So there. Oh, see, and there's one missing there. I don't know. I'm going to go down this aisle. This is going to, is it bugging me today? It's not always this bad, but some days it is bad. And today, yeah, it's like, okay, I don't want to use anymore, but there needs to be one there. So we're going to go up there. Oh my goodness. Okay. Stick that up there. Let's pop these off with a nail. I think would be easier. I don't even, if I don't, it's nice having a little nail to do that. And I'm thinking, oh, one can go there too, but let's not and say we did. If I can get them off. That one is like, I'm not going off this thing. So now this will just line it up. Look how pretty that is. I think it's pretty. Please let me know what you guys think. So let's move all those things. Those go in the non-recyclable, but half the time they go on the ground first. So what I thought is I'm going to put this on dimensionals. That I'm not sure what I'm going to do with. But let's get it on our card. So making sure I got this like the right way, right? Look. So, so, so pretty. Pretty, 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 pretty. Sometimes air gets in there and then the glue doesn't want to come out. All right, it should be good now. Really, really interesting. And where's the glue glue dots. No, the dimensionals, because this is going to go on dimensionals. I think 3 should do it. So 1, 2, and 3. This is going to go down in this corner. Why not, right? And then our little bit here that now we're going to sponge and not smear the L when we hold it. And this as well is going to go up on dimensionals. 3 again. It's funny, that is so much larger, but this has that space. Then I even pulled out bling prior to this. So this is going to go in the middle there. Look, I love it. Love it, love it, love it. Please, if you guys have time, let me know what you think of this alternative. And if you have some of this paper or even the stippled roses, that was a free DSP package of paper. I thought about using that. But then when I was looking through my papers down there, I found, you know, this, and I'm like, oh, I haven't used that, which my Aunt Carol gave me yet. So I thought I would use it. I don't want to let it stick around forever and a day. I used to be like that, saving the paper for who knows what, but I was saving it. I was saving it for, I mean, I'd buy a whole nother paper packet just so I could have one on hand that was unopened and then open the other one. Back when my husband was a chief. And then I have learned that that is so unnecessary. If I did classes and stuff, that'd be different, like in-person classes where I would have big classes. So, but I don't do that. So, one packet. Oh, look at it sparkle. It's so, so, so pretty. And I have this extra one, which, guys, I mean, do I like cut it and stick it up there? It doesn't look right. There's no... Oh, yes. We're going to stick it on the back. Yeah, let's do that. Let's place it right there. And sparkle it up too. Now we are going to put the bling on the card. See? I pulled these out. Thank you, Joanne. So now the determination of where we're going to put them. I'm thinking 1, 2, and 3. Sometimes, guys, that is my hardest decision, is where to place bling. I'm not going to tell you it's not. For me, sometimes it is a struggle. So, and I think we're just going to do a teeny one. I don't want it way up there. I want it like right here. But that makes the card. Look at that. Gorgeous. So thanks everybody for watching. So maybe you have some of this paper at home, this DSP, and a little fussy cutting, and look at, we didn't need to stamp anything but the sentiments, and it came out beautiful in my opinion. So, you know, we did take ideas from the card bases. Let me get one out and show you what I was, the diffusion with like vellum to mimic how they diffuse this look, right? Because it is very softened. It's not stark, strong picture of their background. So we simulated that with adding that little bit of vellum to the DSP. And I'm hoping I did a good job at it. You guys would have to let me know. As always, thank you all so very much for letting me come into your home, share what I love so much. And just by allowing me to share with you, you bring me such joy. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It is such an overwhelming emotion to know that there are so many people out there who are so kind and so gracious to watch what I want to share in the world. And thank you so very much. Thank you. So if you are not subscribed and you do like what I do, I would ask that you might consider subscribing. You can help get my videos loaded in the queue for YouTube by giving me a thumbs up, commenting, and sharing, and all of those are appreciated. If you can't, I understand that too. I just want to thank you for watching. So as always, please come back and visit me in my wonderland. Bye bye for now.